What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the BenQ Trevolo U speaker. This is the first advanced dialogue speaker made for enhancing the sound and clarity of online learning and calls. Taking a look at the specs, this has their own Trevolo voice engine, which is designed to focus on clear human voice production, a built-in condenser microphone, which also features noise and echo cancellation, Bluetooth 5.0, voice commands, 20 watts of power, and up to 12 hours of battery life. Taking a look inside the box, you have the manual and quick start guide, the USB charging brick, an auxiliary cable, the charging cable, which is a USB-C as well, and then you have the speaker itself. So taking a look at the speaker itself, this thing has a nice heft to it, which is always a good thing when it comes to speakers. I don't know the exact sizes, but this speaker has a mid-range driver and a tweeter in the front, and then it has a nice large passive radiator here in the back. Taking a look at the overall design, this is definitely a very unique looking speaker. The front of it has a slight upward tilt, and basically this is supposed to help align the speaker so the sound and mics are pointed directly at you. Coming to the top, you have your voice command button, safe volume detection button, volume up and down, which also double as track forward and track back, your Bluetooth button, and then your power button. Lastly, coming to the back, you have a little flap, and inside here you have your USB-C charging port and your auxiliary port. So diving into the speaker itself, this is definitely a unique speaker that is unlike any other Bluetooth speaker I have tested before. This speaker not only has noise and echo cancellation, but also advanced processing to give you the best clarity for voices. It even has voice recognition, which lets the speaker identify if a male or female voice is being played, and based off that, it will do internal adjustments to give you the best clarity possible. So coming back to the top, you have here your mode button, and this speaker has 3 different modes. You have your video learning mode, which gives you the best sound quality for online learning. Your live learning mode, which gives you clear sound but also enables your microphone for noise and echo cancellation. And lastly, you have your music mode, which gives you a nice and balanced sound for listening to music. If you hold down this button, it will also enable the built-in voice assistant, where you can control the entire speaker and all of its functions using your voice. This is very useful if you are studying and writing down your notes. Now you don't have to stop what you're doing, but you can just talk to the speaker instead. Coming to the second button, this is what they call safe volume detection mode. What this does is factor in your background noise as well as your distance from the speaker to set the ideal and safest volume. This is great for reducing listening fatigue, which in return will help you stay focused and be able to listen and learn for longer periods. So taking a look at the app, this is where the most important feature of the speaker is, and that's their sound calibration tool. So clicking this little ear icon brings you to their sound calibration test, and basically what this does is play 6 different frequencies at different volumes, and it'll ask you every time if you hear it or not. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes, and based off the answers you tell it, that's where it custom tunes the speaker to give you the best sound that is customized to your hearing. So let's go ahead and give this a try. You do environmental tests, and this is where it's going to detect any noise. As you can see, I'm talking, so it says it's too noisy, so let me click that again and not talk. And there you can see it pass, and then you come over here, start testing. So you're not supposed to turn up the volume, but I'm going to do that anyways just for this test. And then it made a little beeping noise right now, so you'll click I heard. Made another beeping noise, and you'll say I heard. And basically it'll keep doing that little beeping noise at every different frequency, and it comes to a point where it gets so low that you can't hear it. That's when you'll click I didn't hear. And I guess at that point it's retuning the frequency so it sounds best and most audible to your ears. And basically you go through that with every single frequency in there. So I did listen to the speaker before I did the test, and then again after, and it definitely made the audio sound more clear and crisp, but at the same time it didn't sound like it was over equalized or anything. So whatever it's doing internally definitely works very well in my opinion. Lastly, I did test this speaker with music as well, and while it doesn't have the most volume, it definitely has a very clear sound with a decent amount of bass as well. It is a smaller speaker, so it's not going to give you deep bass or anything like that, but it's a nice rich bass that is going to be good enough for most people. Overall, this is definitely a great speaker that is packed with a lot of tech surrounding dialogue and online learning. If you are someone taking online classes or just having a lot of online meetings, then I would highly suggest taking a look at the BenQ Trevolo U speaker. Alright, well that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time.